Hi class, today we're going to be looking at how to multiply mixed numbers and fractions, but before we do that we need to review how to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction or an improper fraction back to a mixed number. Remember, to do a mixed number into an improper fraction, you multiply the denominator times the whole number, so 5 times 1 is 5, plus the numerator, so 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. You keep the denominator the same. So, how do we change a mixed number into an improper fraction? Multiply the whole number in the denominator, add the numerator, that's your new numerator, and use the same denominator. For example, 1 3/4. We are changing 1 3/4. We have 1, the whole number, and the fraction 3/4. We take the denominator times the whole number, so 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7, keep the denominator the same, so 7/4. How do you change an improper fraction into a mixed number? Well, you divide the numerator by the denominator, use the answer as the whole number and the remainder as the numerator. Keep the denominator the same. For example, if we have 5 halves, we would divide 2 into 5. 2 goes into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, minus 4 is 1. So the whole number is 2. It goes 2 whole times with our remainder, our leftover part 1 is our numerator. The denominator stays the same. We keep that denominator the same. So 5 halves is equal to 2 1/2. How do you multiply a mixed number and a fraction? First, change the mixed number to an improper fraction. Second, multiply the numerators. And third, multiply the denominators. Fourth, simplify your answer. For example, if we have 1/4 times 1 1/3, my first step is to change this mixed number into an improper fraction. So I'm going to do 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So this is now 4/3. Keep the denominator the same. So I have 1/4 times 4/3. Multiply the numerators. 1 times 4 is 4. Multiply the denominators. 4 times 3 is 12. And then simplify your answer. 4/12 is equivalent, or simplified down to 1/3. Example 2. 3 1/2 times 4/5. 3 1/2 times 4/5. Step 1, change any mixed number into an improper fraction. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7/2 times 4/5. Multiplying the numerators and then multiply the denominators. 7 times 4 is 28. 2 times 5 is 10. Now I'm going to change this back into a mixed number because I can't leave my improper fraction as my answer. So I'm going to divide 10 divided into 28. Goes 2 whole times with 8 left over. So my answer is 2 wholes, so 2 with 8 left over. The denominator stays the same. So simplest form of 2 8/10 would be 2 4/5. 2 4/5. 12/13 times 2 3/8. Step 1, change the mixed number into an improper fraction. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 3 is 19. Stays the same. Now I'm going to multiply. 12 times 19 and 13 times 8. So I have 19 times 12 228 over 13 times 8 . It's 104. Now I have my answer, 228 over 104, which is an improper fraction, so I need to change it back into a mixed number. So I'm going to divide 104 into 228. 104 would go 2 times. With 20 left over. So my answer would be 2 wholes. So 2 with 20 left over, keeping my denominator 104 the same. And now I need to simplify my answer. I know that 2 will go into 20 as well as 104. 2 will go into 20 10 times. And 2 will go into 104 52 times. I can simplify that again. Move this out of the way. 2 will go into 10 5 times. 2 will go into 52 6 times. Now I'm thinking, can I simplify 5/26 any more than that? No. So 5/26 would be simplest form. So 2 and 5/26 would be my final answer. Okay, tomorrow we are going to look more at multiplying mixed numbers and fractions, and I'll also show you some additional things that you could do to simplify your fractions before you actually multiply the fractions to make your simplifying a little bit easier. We will do that tomorrow when we look at some more examples.